Hey guys, what's up? It's Corey from Mr. Chameleon Lover, and today I'm going to be doing a video on, or a care tutorial on a bearded dragon and how to care for a bearded dragon and stuff like that. This video has been requested by a few people, so I'm going to do it now because I have time. And if you hear anyone in the background, that's because we just moved and there's like people like adjusting stuff, so yeah. First off, let's start with baby bearded dragons. If you get a baby, you're gonna need to find a tank, and I would recommend a 20 gallon for a baby. You could put them in a 10, but I don't think that's really like enough room for the heat because they do need like I think 100 degrees to 110. I don't remember the specific degree you need for babies, but you can go look that up. But for babies, I suggest a 20 gallon because the cool side you need around like 100 to 110 degrees, and the warm side you need 100 to 110 degrees, and the cool side you need like 75 to 85 degrees. So a 10 gallon, it really isn't good for like adjusting to that type of like differences of temperatures. So a 20 gallon would be good for a baby. Next, the substrate. I would suggest paper towel for a baby. Just because they really like can't because of impaction basically for babies and stuff. But once they're adults, they don't really have that problem just because they bask so much. The babies for food, for your baby bearded dragons, crickets, mealworms, not superworms because they're too small right now. Because of superworms, the shell would not be the best for them. But like waxworms, basically all that type of food they can eat. And if they will eat lettuce or veggies, feed them some veggies, but not spinach. With lighting, you need a UVB bulb and a heat bulb that gets up to like 100 to 110 degrees. Again, I don't know. But I don't think you need to hide, but I mean, I suggest it just because at night if they want to go hide and feel secure and stuff. But bearded dragons really don't need it. For babies, you don't really want to handle them that much just because they're babies and they get stressed out a lot easier. You can put decor in it. I mean, that's up to you. You can, like, I have cactuses and stuff in my guys, and so yeah. Now let's get on to adults. Before you buy your bearded dragon, well, actually no, not adults, but like the whole like bearded dragon thing. Before you buy a bearded dragon, you should research them. Buy a book on them and go online and stuff and research them. If you're looking for a bearded dragon, you can look at your local pet stores or your local reptile store, which I suggest looking at your local reptile store. But they might not be the cheapest prices, so you could go look online for bearded dragons. And there are many different types of morphs of bearded dragons. With different colors and stuff. I mean, if you want a normal, that's fine, but my guy is a hypo leatherback, so he's got some more color on him than a normal one would, and he doesn't have as much scales on him, so he feels like a leatherback. That's why they named him that. But another thing is that you have to be prepared to buy a lot of food because when they're adults, they eat a ton. They eat a ton their whole life. And another thing that you have to watch out with bearded dragons is you need a big cage. Right now he's in a 3 foot by 18 inch tall by 18 inch wide cage, which is a 40 gallon breeder. But I'm going to move him to a 4 foot cage hopefully soon. And yeah, hopefully that'll be enough room for him. But so you need a big cage for them. They eat a lot of food. They are good with handling. Like they're one of the most recommended like docile pets or reptiles. They're really good with. They're really docile. So yeah, that's about it. For like things that you need to know about bearded dragons. And for adults, you're gonna need around a 3 foot cage, a 40 gallon breeder or 30 gallon breeder. I just like the more height because then I can put in like more decor and stuff in there, or like taller decor. But I would recommend like a 3 foot to a 5 foot cage for them. I would really like to have a 5 foot cage for him, but I don't have the space for that. So I'll probably get a 4 foot cage for him. Mine is around 8 months. You can buy them at adults, but I just like watching them grow up, and they will grow up around a year. Like, they'll grow to their max size in a year, and by then you should change. You probably want to change out the substrate from paper towel to like sand. Not like play sand, because that's just bad for them, but like walnut shells, sand from like reptile stores, stuff like that, that are so that they don't get impacted, but it still looks nice. Because I just don't like the look of paper towel. I mean, it's fine for babies, but when they're adults, I would recommend something else. I mean, if you want to put them on paper towel, and another thing that you could put as substrate is tile or stuff like that. That's like smooth and flat surface for them, but I just like the look of the sand and stuff. Another thing is that you're going to want a basking spot, especially for babies and adults. I forgot to say that with babies, but you're going to want a basking spot. And for the adults, I think it's around 110 to 105 degrees. I don't think I'm spot on with that, but you're going to need, again, you're not going to need a hide. You probably should get one. That's just my recommendation. But you're going to need, they don't need a water bowl, because they don't really like drink water unless it's a running pool or something. So they don't drink a lot of water. They usually get it from their food. So for adults, you're going to want to feed them more veggies than insects. And basically, and when they're about like 6 months old, like when they're getting bigger, you're going to want to try and handle them each day so that they get like easier to handle. Like, my guy's still a little jittery because I just held him before. Today I held him a couple times a day, so he's not really liking being held right now. But so you probably should try and handle him each day just so that he gets used to being handled. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, feed them a lot. You want to feed them a ton, basically until they stop eating for the day is what you want to feed them. So yeah, that's about it. If you do all that and you research and you buy books and stuff, you really can't go wrong. I mean, they're really hardy animals and really fun and cool to watch and stuff. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, you can go check out our others. You can also subscribe to our channel if you like these type of videos from us. It's also free. And don't forget to comment and rate and like this video. So thank you for watching, guys. Again, it really means a lot. So I'm Corey, and see you guys later.